Hey, what's up, Facebook? I'm Derrick. I got quite a lot of friends, family, fake friends, um, on this site, this app, and I don't talk much. Well, I don't think nobody really care to hear what I say. Everybody got their own train of thought process too. So, but tonight, just something just heavy on me right now, and I feel I need to do and act according to what comes to my mind, where God put my mind, you know. And that's on a subject, first and foremost, we have a great God, have a great one, a real one. So real that no matter how bad we mess up, make mistakes, He always offer a chance to correct and change. Do we learn from our tests? It's a good question. Some do, some don't, some refuse to, and others sometimes fall victim to the circumstance. But if we continue living, there's always that chance. So basically, what I'm getting at here is that I had some really messed up. I was put in I was given an experience in life that wasn't from my own actions. You know, it's an everyday thing for a lot of people. You know, just about everybody time's gonna come that one time. But just so happened this time, one of many, when it did come, I was able to record it for my self protection. Protection of myself from the situation and the experience. So, this experience was unfair. What happened afterward was unfair. The process. And from the start of the process, it was unfair. From number one, during, all through, and currently was unfair. I forgive the situation. I forgive the people, and I hope they may, do their due diligence with God about it. Because at that point, I don't have any ill will against anyone. You know, I was made aware early in this process that, hey, I'm with you the whole entire time. But you have to go through that. And I did. It added an experience to my life. It'll change one's life. So, excuse me. So Now, at this point of refocusing your whole entire life, that refocus was to a negative experience, which came with negative consequences, which came with even a negative outcome at that point. But now, I'm going to put this, you lose your focus. You lose your focus on what's positive for you, what you're growing, what you planted a seed to do. And you notice that when you refocus yourself, sometimes you don't nurture your seed like you're supposed to. At first you start missing days, now weeks, and now to the point where your seed has missed a season, have missed some seasons, numerous seasons, and you haven't had any fruit grow from that seed in life. And yet, where you focus yourself to is in the oblivion, all for nothing, futile, baseless, right? You just went through something that was totally uncalled for, broken, pieced together. I mean, not 5, 6, 7 steps ahead, but just a lot of things. You make a step get put together. They make a step. You make a step get put together, and they make a step. Just as if you're walking in front of I don't even have the words for it. The only thing I know is that it's a burden. It's a burden. It's a hardship. It's hurtful. Almost downright scary. Who and what are you dealing with at this point for something that is right in your face? It's been made to disappear. You know, I've sat here for a long time. It's circled through my head. I've talked to God about it. And at this point, just to keep it simple, you know, I've never not been aware of who wanted to be an adversary to me. An adversary, why? Well, when you lay it all out, in my opinion, in my situation, it was a form of punishment for ever speaking about it to start with. Listen, this happened to you, shut up about it and go on about your life. So, you reach out, you find someone, this one person, say, you know what, I'd love to help you out with this situation. Where my heart is, where my heart space on that situation was fairness. Chop it up with me, talk to me. Let's make her understand it reasonably. It was a surprise. It was uncalled for, unjustified. Can we work this out or talk about it? So, moving along, I think that I was told that, yeah, we can do this. But it wasn't with the actual people. It was someone that was hired to help me. At least I thought so. So, when you, a quick example, you take two children, send them to the candy store, and they buy 5 pieces of candy, and they bring it back, and they say, hey, this is something's not right here. Or maybe that was the wrong example for the wrong situation, but the circumstances still apply. You cannot call a person and start at a reasonable point of negotiation if you want to negotiate a certain amount of money in a 2 or 3 minute phone call. It's real simple. Me, myself, personally, in my opinion, I'm going to instantly go to the defense and feel that there's a red flag and that someone is trying to pull the rug from under my feet and over my face. So I decline. Okay. Where did the compromise come in at there? There wasn't any. I was going to once again fall subject to an unfair process. So I declined. And later I declined to allow this guy to move forward with me because I knew he had screwed me out the gate. He had took away leverage, subtracted leverage from me in the worst way. I got mocked about it down through the process several times. So I'm knowing that this has happened, but by this time, there's enough material to move forward by myself at this point. So I thought, nah, this material ain't being recognized. It ain't being acknowledged. You know, these people associations with each other clash. Favorable to one side, not mine. Because I've never sat down at a table and ate with these people. I've never sat in a coffee shop and had a cup of coffee. I've never sat at a ballot or some type of banquet with these people before in my life, before me entering into the respected court. I didn't know him, had never met him, never talked with him, had no recollection of him until I seen communication within communications. One-sided. But I want to shed clarity on something because I'm not saying that everything that I was told was not true. Very little of it was. But I agree that the young lady in this situation did exactly as her co-counsel said she did. She presented this. She made it work. She made it make sense. Yes, she did. But at the same time, I done the same thing. And it was wrong. It was wrong to have those faces in the courtroom at the same time, in front of me and beside me. I could have dealt with it either other way. It shouldn't have went the way that it went at that time. Because after coming into knowledge of this in association with all the other little things that were happening to me that were kind of strategically placed in front of me, on the side of me, behind me, on top of me, that's, at that point, your life is in one hell of a mixer, man. One it's all separated. It's scattered. You have no composure that you're in control of with the situation that should go bilaterally in the same direction. Start at A and go to Z. But now you have a hurdle before. You have multiple hurdles and not enough space in between them to make the next hurdle. So therefore, now it's like running the race and you're stumbling over every hurdle bar that's in your way. If I'm even using the correct term of what they are, I just know it's a hard fall and there's no cushion there. So now, to cut this down, I just want to say, at the end of the day, that I am not by any way having hate in my heart towards anyone. Even the things that were put before me on the interstate a couple of times. I am in no way, form, or fashion hating anyone. Wanted a fair shake to move forward from this point. I won't be able to just keep myself right with God and move forward and love people and whatever's in my cup at this point, I pour it out to each and everybody that I know, that they may have some sense of easement and understanding of the direction their life is going. With no unnecessary pressure. We all know God is pressure. He applies pressure. I've been under the pressure for a long time. And there were multiple people with their finger down to add more pressure. Is it easier to apply force or release? So God say, we have a good God, we have a great God, we have an understanding God. God is the busiest catch you'll ever meet. Because he's dealing with all us ramrods, But God can't never take a break. Not only do God deal with us humans here, but he also deal with the spirit. You know, he dealing with the spirit in the forefront. You know, continue if you can. Love your brother, love your mother, love your sister. Love everybody, even if they dislike or hate you. Stay the fuck away from them. Love them from a distance if you can't love them close. And continue to pour from your cup whenever you can. And all you do, keep God involved. And always talk to him. Don't always need something. I've been on my face. God has brought me off my face many times. God has seen me make bad decision after bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. Has always blessed me. Shake back. Well, you know, just to say, God know your heart, regardless of what you do. Regardless of what you do. So, you know, at the end of the day, just love everybody, man. Even if you don't fuck with them. Only way to keep your peace. I don't know how. I'm either this way with you, or I can't deal with you. Because I don't want to be that way with you. Makes sense. God love everybody. Don't forget, we got a great one. He a real